The overall best things that you can do to live a more healthy lifestyle and be able to achieve your health goals or really any goals in life. Learn how to cope with stress better. And it's Dathan with Tribe Health and Wellness, back to you with another video. Today we're going to be talking about stress and the stress hormone cortisol and the effects that it has on your body. It's not going to be too lengthy of a video, so I hope you all enjoy. Comment below if you like the content, subscribe, and share with your friends. So what is cortisol? Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. It's produced in the adrenal glands, and it's what's responsible for your fight or flight mode, or freeze mode, depending. Sometimes we freeze. It's like deer in the headlights. Driving on the road, deer runs out in front of you, and what does it do? It just stands there, gets hit, right? So a lot of times people don't talk about that. They just talk about the fight or flight mode, but there's also a freeze mode. So back to cortisol. What are some of the responsibilities that cortisol has in your body? So some of its responsibilities are managing how your body uses carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, keeps inflammation down, regulates blood pressure, increases blood sugar, controls your sleep and weight cycles, and boosts energy so that you can handle stress, and restores balance afterward. Cortisol can also alter or shut down functions that get in the way. This might include digestion, reproductive system, immune system, and even growth processes. So, from what I just told you, we can gather that, wow, cortisol has a big impact on the human body. It's the responsibility that it has and the workload that it carries is very high. It's a very important hormone for regular, healthy bodily function. But the problem with cortisol is this. Oftentimes in modern age, we live a very stress-filled life, right? We're late for work, we've got kids, we're trying to get them to school, we're trying to do homework, we're trying to make the work meeting, we're trying to, answer all of our text message, emails, phone calls. And so we're constantly living in a heightened, elevated level of stress. The problem with that is this. Our brain and our body is unable to differentiate between an actual stressful situation, which is like being, a life or death situation, getting ran over or getting chased by a bear or getting chased by a shark while you're swimming in the ocean. Our body's unable to differentiate between that and then just being stressed out because of the load of clothes that's left on the couch that we haven't folded yet, or the loads of homework that your kid came home with this evening, and you've got to go to a meeting at 6 and they get home at 5:30, so you've got 30 minutes to cram. You got to get them to the babysitter, so you're just stressed out and your body's releasing all this cortisol. You're living in a heightened sense of stress all the time, 24/7. And so what are some of the adverse effects from that, from living in a heightened sense of stress? Well, let's get right into it. So an increased cortisol production can be associated directly with weight gain, inability to lose weight, and a loss in the ability to gain muscle. It's also been linked to causing premature aging. So cortisol decreases nutrient absorption, increased nutrient excretion, decreased gut flora, increase in sodium and fluid retention, decrease in thermic efficiency, which is your ability to burn calories, decrease in thyroid hormone, which is in charge of your metabolism, which is a very important hormone in itself, increase in blood cholesterol, increase in blood platelet aggregation, which can be a major risk for heart disease and is directly linked to heart disease, decrease in sex hormones, which can cause reduced muscle mass in men, reduced sex drives, reduced overall energy, decrease in gastric emptying abilities. So what causes that? Well, whenever your body gets thrown into fight or flight mode, cortisol will cause your body to actually reduce the amount of bile that's released from your gallbladder into your stomach, and it will actually force blood away from your intestine and your digestion system into your limbs because you're in fight or flight. So you need that excess blood flow in your limbs to run away, to swim away, to hurry up and grab your keys and get out the door and get to that meeting, right? Cortisol has also been known to increase food sensitivities, primarily caused, because of the lack of digestional fluids that are in your system and the redirection of blood flow from your digestional tract and your intestinal tract. So it can cause small bits of food that weren't completely digested in the stomach to get into the intestines and the rest of your digestive tract and cause inflammation, cause upset stomachs, diarrhea, vomiting, overall just feeling not good. So one example of that would be you just grabbed a bagel with some cream cheese on top. You're late for your meeting. You run out the door. You're in a frenzy. You eat the bagel. You get to work, and it just feels like you have a knot in your stomach. Why is that? Well, like I said earlier, it's because cortisol has reduced the body's ability to digest food properly. So now it hasn't digested any of the food. That food is just sitting in your stomach chilling until your body comes back down from that, heightened sense of stress. And until those cortisol levels return back to a base level and your body begins to relax again. That's whenever the food will finally be digested. Cortisol can also be linked to a decrease in your growth hormones, which is very important for overall growth, healing, repairing damaged muscles, repairing your body after a long day at work, whenever you sleep, and it also helps burn fat and build muscle mass. If that's not enough, I can give you a couple more examples of why living in a heightened sense of stress is very bad. And one of the overall best things that you can do to live a more healthy lifestyle and be able to achieve your health goals or really any goals in life, learn how to cope with stress better and learn how to maybe lower the stressful situations that you're putting yourself in each and every day. By doing that single thing alone, you'll reduce your chance of getting health issues, strokes, heart disease, premature aging. You'll be able to achieve your dietary goals a whole lot better, a whole lot more efficient. You'll be able to put on muscle mass if that's what you're trying to do, because your body won't be bombarded with cortisol. You'll be able to lose the fat because your body will be able to work at a more efficient peak performance. You'll be able to burn those calories more efficiently. You'll be able to retain a lot of the vitamins and minerals and trace minerals that you need instead of excreting them out through your urinary tract system. You'll be able to live a more healthy, overall abundant lifestyle. And so, like I said, this video was just to give you an overall general scope of some of the adverse effects that cortisol, or otherwise known as stress, can have on your body. This wasn't really a video to give you tips on how to manage stress, but I just kind of wanted to bring some awareness to y'all and let y'all know that stress can have very severe negative impacts on your body that can be lifelong lasting. And what you do today to reduce that amount of stress and what you do tomorrow can overall help you live a more extended, longer life and a more healthy, happy, fulfilled lifestyle as well. Thanks. I hope y'all keep your head up, stay strong, stay motivated, stay encouraged. Like, comment, subscribe, reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next video.